Hi there, this is Tom from Alba International Physical Theatre Festival. And behind me, we got the Church of Sant'Albano in a town called Riva di Chieri. This is a church that was built around the 11th century, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful church. They're very difficult to find, by the way. They're not mapped anywhere. And apparently, probably it's a private church even, actually, I don't know. I hope the owner does not come here. He's not bugged by the fact that I'm shooting this beautiful church. And as I'm shooting this, as you can see, there's a beautiful sunset behind me. That's the end of another heavy day here. Lots of stuff. And shame you cannot see the mountains, because from here, and probably maybe you can notice, maybe there's a peak behind me. Let me see if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's right there. I don't know which mountain is it. But yeah, you can get some beautiful views of the Alps around here. And today's short video about top of the props. If you use too many, your creativity is gonna pop or something like that. And what I noticed watching a lot of shows, and boys, this year I've watched a lot of them, especially for this festival, is that if you do have too many props in your show, that kind of robs your creativity away. It is much better to use 3 props and experiment with them and go deep, rather than use a lot of them and do something which is very shallow, especially if you're doing something, doesn't matter really if you're doing something which is like dance theater or comedy or clowning or whatever. Using too many props will keep you at a shallow level, so to speak. So that's something I learned throughout the years, and also the audience will appreciate what you're doing much more if you show them something extraordinary, just using, just a small number of items. So that's one of the biggest mistakes I've seen so far. That's especially newbies, what they do. They think they need a lot of stuff around them to create a beautiful show, but it doesn't work that way. Actually, the less you have, the better it is. And the ideal show is a show where there's just you, maybe a prop, and a single item of scenography, like a chair, for example. One of the most beautiful shows we've seen so far was a show we had where there was this where there is this dancer who has just a chair and a telephone standing on a table. So yeah, that's it. You don't have you don't need much to be creative. Actually, if you have too much, that will take your creativity away. And with this very small thought, I see a dog behind me, and it's not a Doberman, but still very threatening. So with this sort of rumination about how many props you should use for your show, I'm just gonna leave you with that and show you this beautiful sunset, this beautiful church behind me, and it's another day which is closing, but a new one which is opening somewhere else in the world. We do live in a small ball in the middle of a galaxy, in the middle of billions of galaxies, in the middle of maybe billions of universes. We don't know. So just remember, we're very small. We're very small. Okay? But whatever you do, show up. You gotta show up. All right, guys. Bye bye. Take care.